Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the third time of me trying to make this video. My phone is being completely stupid for whatever reason. Okay, so the video today is something that I'm currently drinking right now. For anyone who's wondering, no, it is not coffee. I hate coffee. I can't drink coffee. However, I will be nice and make a video on it at some point, but today's video is going to be about hot chocolate. It is also known as sipping chocolate, drinking chocolate, and European hot chocolate. So, the Aztecs were the first that I am seeing. They used cocoa beans as currency, as gifts, and as cooking things. The beans were often given as gifts during important ceremonies and festivals. They also roasted the beans to make a chocolate drink. Their version is much different from ours, as the hot chocolate we know is hot versus theirs is actually cold and flavored with wine and chili peppers, and is not sweet at all. Chocolate was discovered and brought to Europe in the early 1500s by the explorer Cortez. After its introduction in Spain, the drink began to be served hot, sweetened, and without the chili peppers. The Spanish were very protective of their drink, and it was over 100 years later that the news about it began to spread across Europe. When it hit London in the 1700s, chocolate houses became popular and very trendy. It was the English who started adding milk to their chocolate, and it was enjoyed as an after-dinner beverage. Here, it's more enjoyed as, like, during winter, when it's cold outside and you've just come in. Usually helps. It wasn't until the middle of the 18th century that chocolate began to evolve past its drinkable form. First, cocoa powder was invented in Holland. The powder was easier to blend with milk and water, allowing for more creations. Then came chocolate as a candy by mixing cocoa butter with sugar. In 1876, milk chocolate was developed. From then on, chocolate has become more popular as a solid treat rather than as the drink it started from. For anyone who cares to know, one of the chocolate treats was made by Hershey's. Let's see. I think that's that's boring. I thought there was more to that. Okay, so hot chocolate is also known as hot cocoa. Drinking chocolate or just cocoa is a heated beverage consisted of shaved chocolate, melted chocolate, or cocoa powder, blah, blah, blah. Usually made with milk or water and often sugar. It is also topped with whipped cream and marshmallows. Let's see. Okay, until the 19th century, hot chocolate was even used as a medicine to treat ailments such as liver and stomach diseases. People are freaking loud. Okay. In 2000, the hot chocolate is consumed throughout the world and comes in multiple variations, including spiced chocolate, which is of Latin America, the thick Cioccolata Callata, don't quote me on that, served in Italy, and a chocolate alla tazza served in Spain. The thinner hot cocoa consumed in the United States. Those are the variations. Let's see. This one goes into more depth of it. Okay, the European adaptation I think is sweeter from what I can understand from this. And my freaking phone's wanting to be difficult. Why? Anyway, usually before 1528, at this time chocolate was still only existed in the bitter drink invented by the Aztecs and Mayans. Sweet hot chocolate and bar chocolate were yet to be invented. After its introduction to Europe, the drink slowly gained popularity. Let's see. The court of King Charles, I can't read Roman numerals, soon adopted the drink, and what was then known only as chocolate became a fashionable drink popular with the Spanish upper class. Additionally, cocoa was given as a dowry when members of the Spanish royal family married other European aristocrats. Alright, that's somewhat of the boring side of it. Sweet-tasting hot chocolate was then invented, leading hot chocolate to become a luxury item among the European nobility by the 17th century. Even when the first chocolate house opened in 1657, chocolate was still very expensive, costing 50 to 75 pence, approximately 10 to 15 shillings a pound. At the time, hot chocolate was often mixed with spices for flavor. One notable recipe was hot chocolate infused with fresh jasmine flowers, amber, musk, vanilla, and ambergris. Yeah, I can't say that. In the late 17th century, Hans Sloane, president of the Royal College of Physicians, visited Jamaica. There he tried chocolate and considered it nauseous, and found it became more palatable when mixed with milk. When he returned to England, he brought the recipe with him, introducing milk chocolate to England. The aristocratic nature of the drink led to chocolate being referred to as the drink of the gods in 1797. In 1828, it was, holy crap, Conrad Jonas van Houten, I can't spell that, I butchered that name, goody for me, developed the first cocoa powder introducing machine in the Netherlands. The press separated the greasy cocoa butter from seeds, leaving a pure chocolate powder behind. This powder, much like instant cocoa powder used today, was easier to stir into milk and water. As a result, another very important discovery was made: solid chocolate. By using cocoa powder and low amounts of cocoa butter, it was then possible to manufacture chocolate bars. The term chocolate then came to mean solid chocolate rather than hot chocolate, with the first chocolate bar being created in 1847. Okay, I'm not going to read all that because that's boring. Okay, usage. Today, hot chocolate in the form of drinking chocolate or cocoa is considered a comfort food and is widely consumed in many parts of the world. European hot chocolate tends to be relatively thick and rich, while in the United States, the thinner, instant version is consumed more often. In Nigeria, hot chocolate is referred to as tea, even though it is not actually a tea, due to the Nigerian custom of referring to drinks consumed in the morning as tea. Many regions have distinctive adjectives or toppings ranging from marshmallow and whipped cream to cheese. Europe. In mainland Europe, particularly Spain and Italy, hot chocolate is sometimes served very thick due to the use of a thickening agent such as cornstarch. Among the multiple thick forms of hot chocolate served in European is the Italian. Hot chocolate with churros is the traditional working man's breakfast in Spain. This style of hot chocolate can be extremely thick, often having the consistency of warm chocolate pudding. In the Netherlands, hot chocolate is a very popular drink known as, I'm not even going to try to say that out loud. It is often served at home or in cafes. In France, hot chocolate is often served at breakfast time. Sometimes sliced bread spread with butter, jam, honey, or Nutella is dunked into the hot chocolate. In Germany, hot chocolate made by melted chocolate is often served with whipped cream on top. Even further variations of hot chocolate exist in some cafes in Belgium and other areas in Europe. One who orders a warm chocolate receives a cup of steaming white milk and a small bowl of bittersweet chocolate chips to dissolve in the milk. One Venice, yeah, I'm sucking at these names, variant of it contains an egg yolk for thickness. That's somewhat disgusting. Okay, North America and the United States, the drink is popular in instant form, made with hot water or milk from a packet containing mostly cocoa powder, sugar, and dry milk. This is the thinner of the two variations. It is very sweet and may be topped with marshmallows, whipped cream, or a piece of solid chocolate. Hot chocolate was first brought to North America as early as the 17th century by the Dutch. But the first time colonists began selling hot chocolate was around 1755. Traditionally, hot chocolate has been associated with cold weather, winter, and dessert in the United States. In Mexico, hot chocolate remains a popular national drink, often including semi-sweet chocolate, cinnamon, sugar, and vanilla. Hot chocolate of this type is commonly sold in circular or hexagonal tablets, which can be dissolved in hot milk, water, or cream, and then blended until the mixture develops a creamy froth. A 1942 article in the Chicago Tribune describes Mexican cinnamon hot chocolate as being traditionally served alongside a variety of sweet Mexican pastries, such as pan dulce or churros. In Colombia, and this is going to be the last article that I'm reading because I'm not going to read this whole entire thing out. A hot chocolate in Colombia beverage made with milk and water using a chocolatera and molinillo. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and spell that. Is enjoyed as part of breakfast with bread and soft, fresh farmer's cheese. Colombian hot chocolate is often topped with a farmer's cheese or other mild cheese. Similarly, I can't speak today. Hot chocolate in Ecuador is often topped with cheese. In Peru, hot chocolate can be served with patone at breakfast on Christmas Day, even though summer has already started in the southern hemisphere. In addition, many Peruvians will add a sweet chocolate syrup to their drink. The Argentinian Submarino is a hot chocolate drink made from adding a chocolate bar and sugar to hot steamed milk. Okay, health. Although hot chocolate is generally consumed for pleasure, the beverage confers several potential health benefits. A 2003 study from Cornell University found that cocoa contains large amounts of antioxidants that may help prevent cancer. Also, it has been demonstrated that cocoa bean helps with digestion. From the 16th to 19th centuries, hot chocolate was valued as a medicine as well as a drink. The explorer Francisco Hernandez wrote that chocolate beverages helped treat fever and liver disease. Another explorer, Santiago de Valverde, believed that large amounts of hot chocolate were helpful in treating chest ailments and that smaller amounts could help stomach disorders. When chocolate was introduced to the French in the 17th century, it was reportedly used to fight against fits of anger and bad moods, which may be attributed to chocolate's I'm not going to bother trying to read that out. However, I will post this link in the description below. I know I forgot to do that in other videos, but I promise I will try to do it in this one. Today, hot chocolate is consumed for pleasure rather than medicinally, but new research suggests that there may be other health benefits attributed to the drink. On the other hand, several negative effects can be attributed to drinking hot chocolate, as some hot chocolate recipes contain high amounts of sugar, oils, or fats. The benefits: research has shown that consumption of hot chocolate can be positive to one's health. A study conducted by Cornell University has shown that hot chocolate contains more antioxidants than wine and tea, therefore reducing the risk of heart disease. In a single serving of cocoa, the research found... Really? Okay. The research found 611 milligrams of gallic acid, 564 milligrams of epictacin, I don't know what that means, equivalents ECE, compared with 340 milligrams of GAE and 163 milligrams of ECE in red wine, and 165 milligrams of GAE and 47 milligrams of ECE in green tea. In other words, it's better to drink hot chocolate. Okay, so that is all I'm going to read. Really? Hate when stuff jumps ahead. Quit that. Oh, I changed my mind. Risks. Several negative effects may be attributed to the drinking of hot chocolate. The types and severity of health risks often vary between different styles of hot chocolate. Hot chocolate made from milk also contains the sugars naturally found in milk. Processed cocoa powder usually contains additional sugar. Some brands also contain oils and fats, the most common of which are coconut derivatives. Okay, so up above all this, I found something that I'm going to go ahead and read out. Hot chocolate. National value per 100 grams. Sugar is 9.66 grams. Dietary fiber is 1 g. Fat, 2.34 grams. Protein is 3.52 grams. The vitamins that are in it are vitamin A equivalent, which is 51. Vitamin A, 176 IU. Thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folate, vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, and then the minerals, which is calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, and zinc. Other constituents: water, which is 82.45 grams, if you add water, caffeine, 2 milligrams, and cholesterol, 8 milligrams. Now, this may not be for all types of hot chocolate, but that's just what it's shown up on here, so I'm just going to assume that they mean one hot chocolate in particular. Maybe. Whatever. Okay, in popular culture, in 2012, Andrew Freddie Flintoff broke the world record for the fastest time to drink a hot chocolate, which is 5.45 seconds. Hot chocolate also refers to a British band that went by the name in the 1970s and 1980s. The band was formed by Errol Brown. Alright, so that is my video for today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow I will try and make a video on coffee if you guys would prefer, and I will see you guys next time. Blessed be.